Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna show you a few videos from early. I took Sam, Willie, and Munker for a walk, and we discovered this beautiful lake. The water was beautiful and clean, and it was a very lovely morning. All the doggies were enjoying the water, and I enjoyed watching them. So pretty. Yep, Willie just fell in.
These are the yummiest mushrooms ever. Morels.
Yep. The other day I found a bunch of morels
After this rain.
down by the river.
I already collected that many this morning. Yum.
I already collected a bunch of them before I started the video. I just wanted to show you another beautiful day, and I dried the mushrooms for winter. Yum yum. Love these mushrooms. And here we are. There is actually a little video about the horses. I don't know, something about horses and eating and how they're just enjoying their grain and hay. I just love to listen to them and watch them. So here you go. Enjoy. Okay, here we go. Here is my session with Gio the other day. It was the same day when I was filming or when I was making the video with Roni, so it's very rainy day. I wanted to have just kind of a quiet, nice session. Gio was, or he is still a little bit spooky. As you can see, he was just a little bit jumpy. That's just kind of his big thing right now. He gets scared of everything and he's jumpy, and so I've been working on it more and more recently. So this is probably like, I don't know, two weeks ago, maybe early May, end of April, something like this. So I was just desensitizing him a little bit with the whip. You know, I want him to be okay with that. He is standing still, you know, he's really nice here, just rubbing his head, ears. They're all pretty sensitive about their ears and face, but he gets quickly pretty okay with all the stuff. Right now I'm just trying to get a little bit more on his right side and rubbing him with the buggy whip, just touching him all over his hind legs, hindquarters, here on his head, neck. He's a little bit more sensitive. Now I'm trying to get again on his right side, moving his hindquarters, Why am I doing this? Because especially him, when he gets scared, he turns around and kicks. So he kicked me a few times before, and what I'm trying to do here, like if he spooks, it's okay, but move the hindquarters away from me. Do not aim the hindquarters at me, you know. Here I'm going to launch him for the first time, so it's gonna look a little bit messy probably because he has no idea what the heck I'm doing and why am I scaring him. I was sending him to the right side, but he took his left side, so I was like, okay, let's just go this way. Actually, I just said it wrong. I was sending him to the left, but he took the right, so we just went to the right. And he did really actually good. You know, it's just always the first few seconds when they have no idea what am I doing. And these horses are so smart. They're trying hard to really understand when I'm trying to communicate with them. They're so smart. He did really well, so I'm just giving him a break. Also, if you noticed, with Gio, every time I approach him, he takes step back. It's been one of my major little exercises with him. He's doing a little bit better, like 2-3 weeks later after this video, but he's still like every time I just want to approach him, and I do, he always take that little step back, and then he might stay still, but there's always the need to like get away from me. It's getting better, but that's what's been happening a little bit, getting away from me. That's another big kind of issue with him. When he spooks, he just takes off, and he's got such a strong head and neck, and he really pushes and usually gets the rope away from me. So that's another thing what I'm trying to do with him. Like, it's okay if you spook, but don't leave me behind. Letting him know he did good. Oh, and here comes a little pop. Here you go. I don't know if you could see it, but oh my gosh, I thought I broke my neck. So when he spooked so quickly, you know, I was holding on to the rope and I snapped my neck back, and I thought I was just going to pass out. I just needed like 15 minutes to just sit and breathe. Okay, my GoPro actually here died as always, so I was making a video with my cell phone, so as you can see the quality is not that great, but I was working him on the other side, lunging him. I wanted to end up on a good note with him. He was just getting a little, you know, irritated, not really listening, not really wanting to respond. And eventually we got to a really good point where I was able to quit on him. As I said, this is made by my cell phone, so you cannot really see the whole round pen. I did a lot of editing, so you will just see some parts of the video. I just wanted to let you see how he was coming around and that he finally like slowed down, and he did really well. Here I was just messing with his head, with his face, with his ears. All of these horses are pretty sensitive about their face and their ears. I want him to know it's okay, there's nothing he needs to worry about, that, you know, we humans, we just like to touch every part of the horses. Here I'm doing the Masterson's method again. I've been doing it with them for almost every day, like every time I work with them, and it's getting better and better, and they really like it. They're more relaxed afterwards. I know it's kind of weird sticking your fingers into their mouth, but they never try to bite me or anything. Oh gosh, it's just amazing. Okay, this is my little reward to him, you know, petting him and brushing him with a soft brush. He's kind of still kind of unsure just even about the brush. Here I'm playing a little bit with his feet. You know, I need to get him be okay with his feet. I have not been able to pick up his feet. I have picked up Roni's feet, front feet, and I've been cleaning them because one of her front hoof is really nasty. I'm gonna need to trim her pretty soon. But she's the only horse I'm able to pick up the front feet, so every session I work a little bit with their feet, you know, with their hind feet too. And just touching him all over. Gio is so sensitive, as I mentioned before. You know, here, you know, I just touch him and he moves, he shivers, he shakes, you know, so I want him to know that it's okay that I'm touching him all over. I can pick up his leg a little bit here, but that's pretty much the end of the video and our session. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will join us later on for our next videos.